The more I buy, the less I can go with them.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't charge shipping when people order them. So
how much is that?
That one's $98.
I mean, how big is
inches.
it? 7. Okay.
How big is it? 7-inch bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Quite deep, and it's got these big chunks of salt in it, and then it's a 25-watt bulb coming up in the center. So when you put it in there, it's just, you can see how it looks when it's lit up.
Oh, it's gorgeous, yeah.
They are gorgeous. I mean, and they say, if you're into feng shui, that it brings an abundance of wealth to a household, because it brings positive energy. But, you know, you can take that for what it's worth. But I absolutely love mine, and it just really is a nice addition to a home decor.
Have you always had this much energy, Tom?
Excuse me?
Have you always had this much energy?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel great. Am I?
No, you're wonderful.
Okay.
You're lifting millions of people up with your energy.
You realize that it's 1 o'clock in the morning? I'm on the East Coast.
I know where you are.
Yeah. So, you know, and I told you I had 2 cups of coffee, but I literally, when I get off this phone, I will not answer my phone, and I will go to sleep. But just to let you know, I could have 10 or 15 cups of this coffee, and I will go to sleep. It just doesn't affect you like regular coffee because there's no chemicals in it. And I just want people to know that. So if anybody's scared to drink coffee, you don't have to worry when you drink this coffee. It will not affect you like 95% of the other genetically modified beans that are on the market.
Is it that high?
I
GM
believe it
coffee
is.
beans?
How can I that? I just really believe.
Yeah.
First of all, it was the first bean that was genetically modified 50 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
So you tell me, if it's the first bean that was genetically modified.
Well, it's probably spread through nature like all the other GM things do then.
Thank you. And why, if I go to a store and have a cup of coffee at the mall, half a cup, my heart starts beating, palpitating for 2 days. That's how sensitive I am to chemicals.
Now, I told you to stay away from that stuff. You didn't listen to me.
I don't drink it anymore, you know.
Yeah, right.
But I want everybody to know that we do have some other products coming. We have magnetic water restructuring. They're little posts that go onto the main water line. They're going to be coming in soon. People are going to be very impressed with them.
You mean put it on your house water line?
You put it on your house water line. No one has seen anything like it. And it will restructure the water, which means it will wipe the memory of the water clean.
Oh, so you're talking about Dr. Emoto's water molecules being put into a very harmonious and coherent
state. No, I'm talking about Victor Schauberger from Austria, who was a forester, and his whole family was into forestry, and he studied water and how water moved. And he watched it and studied it for years.
One of the great men of the last century. Nobody knows who he is.
Yes, he was. Victor Schauberger. Oh, read up. Go on Google and read about Victor Schauberger. Anyway, we have his technology in this, and we're going to bring it to the American people at a great price. I'm telling you.
So you just put this, you strap it to your inbound water pipe to your house, and it changes the water.
Well, you don't strap it to it. You have to cut the water pipe out.
Yeah.
And you put it in. It takes about 15 minutes. You could do it yourself if you're handy, or you get a plumber to do it. It takes about 15, 20 minutes to do it. And once it's in, it never goes bad. And what it does is it restructures the water. It will descale your hot water heater within 2 to 3 days.
No kidding.
Which means you could save a lot on your electricity if you have an electric hot water heater. Plus, it'll clean the pipes in the home. Plus, you'll use half the soap that you would normally use to wash your clothes, your dishes, your car.
Your hair.
It's very exciting.
This is when is this coming?
That's going to be here probably in about 2 weeks. And
Tom, you're going to be so big in a few years you won't even talk to me anymore.
I'll talk to you because I love you. Okay? Do you hear me? I love being on your show, Jeff. I'm not kidding you, man.
Thank you.
I love the questions you ask. You're very relaxing. You're probably one of the best hosts that I've ever been on. And I love the whole network. I love your website. That's why I support you.
Well, I know. Thank you. All of us appreciate that. That's why our listeners care. And that's why many of them are going to call you and check into this further. Give them the phone number now. We got just about 4 minutes left.
Sure. The phone number.
And don't call tonight because Tom's going to bed.
Please. Thank you. 1-908-691-6622. 2608. That's 1-908-691-2608. And can I add something?
Of course.
We have one more product that I just wanted to mention.
I knew there was one more out there. All right.
It's a laundry ball. I'm sure you've heard of them. There's
yes.
many out there.
Yeah.
This particular laundry ball will be cheaper than every one that's on the market. It's definitely more effective.
Don't say cheaper.
Say
less. Don't say cheaper. Say less expensive.
It's less expensive. You're absolutely right. I have to learn. It's less expensive, and I believe it produces more ions than any other one out there because of the way it's designed. It's just an incredibly designed laundry ball.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it in your washer. Now, there's many people that already have them, and they love them. They don't use soap. They don't use soap in their laundry. And if you have a dirty clothes, you might have to pre-wash them once in a while, but you do not need soap with this laundry ball.
Now, I've heard about this. Dirt sticks to clothing. Dirt sticks to clothing because of a magnetic polarity issue, and this breaks that bond. That's exactly. It breaks the bonds and it releases the dirt from the clothing. So it's pretty exciting, and there's so many things God is showing everybody, and just to be able to absorb these products in and take them in and test them. See, I don't sell them unless I really like them. I've got to love them. Oh, no, I know. So I just want everybody to know that I would never bring anything to the market just to make money on it. I'm not like that. I just want to sell something that is going to be so beneficial that they're going to just tell their friends. And that's what's with everything. Didn't Henry Ford make a car largely with hemp at one point? Yes, he did. It was made out of hemp, sisal, and flax. And I have the video on my website, Jeff. Wow. It was a little miniature car. It was made out of hemp, sisal, and flax, and they took a sledgehammer to it, and it bounced off. And it also ran on hemp oil. I remember the story. Yeah. 1940, I think it was 1944 or something like that. Wild stuff. Wild stuff, Amazing. So I'm very excited. I was just talking about there's just so many things happening. So if anybody needs any help with their health, call me. I'll be glad to talk to you tomorrow. And you will talk to people. Tom will talk to you. You're not going to get someone else. Tom will talk to you, and he will be happy to answer any of your questions. He's one of the most courageous people I've ever met in terms of standing on his beliefs and the science and the health and nutrition of what he's discovered here, and that is to bring hemp to the American people, which is something we shouldn't have to be bringing in from Canada, but that's the way it is. Thank goodness we've got that. I can't wait to see the clothing line. Yeah, that's going to be that's exciting. It is. I've always wanted to get some hemp clothes. The clothing is very interesting. When you put a sweater on, it literally forms to fit your body. It's unlike any fabric I've ever seen. I was mad when I got my samples in, Jeff. What happened? You there, Tom? Time, okay? Because we're out of time, right? No, you go ahead. You got 20 seconds to tell me. 20 seconds? Well, I'm going to tell you this. I loved being on your show, and I would love to come back. You will, sir. You'll be back again. Now, go get yourself some sleep, my friend. We'll talk again soon. Okay. That's the amazing Tom James, hempusa.org, and the phone number, call him tomorrow, 908-691-2608. And thanks for being here tonight. Had a great time. Hope you did. We'll be right back with you tomorrow night in 21 hours. Talk to you then.